Welcome back to Goldwynn Dinner Club. I'm Grif.
I'm Parker. We're not qualified to talk about any of the things we talk about, but we talk about them.
I disagree. I think we're just as qualified as anyone else at all. Like, what makes someone qualified to talk about things?
You may be right.
There's so many people who talk all the time in a podcast who you're like, oh, this person doesn't know anything. I want to be like them.
Yeah.
I just want to be like those people.
And they're incredibly successful. Maybe I should just start lying.
Yeah, lie, dude.
Just saying stuff. Everything I've said has been like super true.
You owe me $10,000.
You owe me $10,000. Boom, we're even.
Darn it.
Nice
lying
try.
is a double-edged sword.
Yeah. It's the thing about lying. You could just keep doing it.
Or am I lying right now?
The thing about lies is that they're awesome and you could tell them all the time.
That's not true. That was a lie. Or is it a lie that I said it was a lie?
One of us always lies. One of us never lies. I'm a liar.
And I'm a liar too.
And if that made your head explode, congratulations, you're a robot. We solved it. We just solved the mystery for you. Have you ever? Here's a great hypothetical. This is one of our, most of the show is just us asking each other stupid crap.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know my own answer. What would you do if you found out you were a robot?
This is a PG show. I guess I can't say that.
I have no idea what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask after this.
Well, it's gonna.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It was gonna require some flexibility that I don't currently have. But
oh no. Okay, good for you. You would explore. I tell you what I would do.
I would explore my robot body.
Come on.
Like I could unscrew my head. And
No. And it's funny that you go there. I guess it says a lot about us as people. My first thought is if someone rips off my arm and a bunch of milk blood spews out, I'm gonna get ape strong and kill everyone in the room. Like it's gonna end very badly for everyone if I find out I'm a robot. You better never let me find out. And I don't know why. I think I was like playing a game years ago, and the main character found out they were a robot, and I turned to my wife at the time and said, if I ever find out I'm a robot, I just knew in that moment instinctively. I was just inside my body. I had this visceral reaction of what I was seeing, and I'm like, I would lose my mind, and I would kill the nearest thing. It wouldn't matter what it was. Like I would be, and that's why that scene. And I don't think I'd even seen the movie Alien yet. So when I did, and they call out the robot for being a robot, and he just immediately starts strangling her. It's like, yeah, he's doing it for these other reasons, but I'm like, no, he's just doing it because he didn't know he was a robot.
Yeah.
You find out you have milk blood, you're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Or you might discover some magical stuff. Apparently, I guess it just says it really does. Every one of our answers says a lot about us as people. We have so much overlap, and yet so many amazing differences to celebrate and to cherish. Truly.
I don't really feel like there's any benefit to finding out you're a robot. Like, what could you do if you were already a robot? You could already do it.
That's maybe, but I would say if you find out you're a robot, that's also like finding out you're in the Matrix for real, because then you're like, you can alter yourself.
If I found out I was in the Matrix, first thing I do is I jump into someone's belly and then burst out of them, just like how Neo did. Like
I do not remember that. That's horrific.
That's how he kills Agent Smith. He jumps into his belly.
Right.
He dives head first into his belly, and then Agent Smith is like, "What?" And he like is feeling his belly, like, where did he go? And then he just explodes.
Do you have an Agent Smith like everybody else did in like the early 2000s?
What?
Do you have an Agent Smith impression?
Oh, an impression. Mr. Anderson. Nah, I guess not.
I mean, it's not bad. I dig it.
Mr. Anderson.
I don't really have one. Do you know what I was working on earlier today?
What?
Like a really crazy Charlton Heston, like a beyond Charlton Heston. Because, you know, the standard Charlton Heston, you can have this gun when you buy it from my golden hand. Like, that's the standard.
Yeah.
And I was going for a version where it's only his teeth and his lips can't move. So he's kind of like a skeleton.
It's like Jim Carrey. It's like
I'm Charlton Heston. And I'm... You got another guy. And then I think I went, and he just kind of turned into Mr. Krabs. But I like the idea of skeleton. Charlton Skeleton. Just a chattering skull. And do you subscribe to the rule that all skeletons should kind of just sound like that? I'm a skeleton! Like, they should all kind of have that kind of...
Oh, because they don't have lips?
Yeah,
they
but
should
also
sound like
just,
ventriloquists for sure.
But also just like
The doy dot the dasket doll. Do you remember that?
Yes.
From Doug.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, but I mean, just like, I also meant like the quality of like, hello, I'm a skeleton, you know, like high pitched. I'm a skeleton. Like, they should all sound like that.
Like Mars Attacks.
Yes. Oh, what a great decision. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. You know why? I think I saw it when I was maybe only 10 or so when it came out, and it just freaked me out too much.
Oh, it's scary. Yeah.
I did not like it.
It's violent. I watched it recently, and it totally
you know what it is? It's a lot of body horror stuff. It's a lot of, we put your human head on a dog body, and
with
I can't.
Pierce Brosnan and Sarah Jessica Parker, and
that stuff is too much for me.
But as an adult, I watched it recently. It's so funny. It's one of the funniest movies. Jack Black is in it for like 10 seconds.
There's that classic bit where they're trying to squash people with the Washington Monument.
Yeah, and they
run one way, and they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna get you with it." It's just they're malicious on purpose, and they enjoy it.
I love Jack Black. He like charges at them with the American flag and just instantly gets warped, like disintegrated.
Yeah, there's something wonderful about that, and especially in retrospect, you're like, yeah, no, they all deserve it.
And Jack Nicholson played 2 characters in that movie.
Can we get some soft applause for this, arming up run that Samus is doing?
Yeah. Is she about to fight Ridley?
Yeah, she's just been going through. Like, let me get my stuff. Like, I'll go get my stuff.
I'm too fast. Chili dogs.
What's up, gang? It's me, the coolest guy, played by... and I'm played by historically a nerd.
Such a wild choice, man. And yet the right choice. Like, it's still good. I dig it.
Yeah, I've gone back and rewatched that show, and Julia White was great in that role. That's my version of Sonic. Like, there've been so many versions of Sonic at this point. Like, everybody has like a favorite Sonic voice.
Yeah, my version doesn't talk. There.
No,
Done.
I always pictured Julia White.
There's the old mother brain.
When I hear Sonic the Hedgehog.
I like him like a classic mascot. No talking. Just cool. Does cool action. Doesn't speak. Shakes his finger at the screen. They
had so many Sonic cartoons back in the day, too. They were like, what should we do with Sonic? How about we do everything? Let's just greenlight every show.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, you just don't see that anymore, man. It makes me sad. Like, nobody wants to take a gamble on, like, this is going to work.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Sonic was a massive success and then they made a cartoon. They started making that damn cartoon right away.
Yeah, like there hasn't been like a Ratchet and Clank show. That seems like one that they would if Ratchet and Clank came out.
They made a movie. 90s, but they waited until it was already pretty established to do that.
Yeah, but like in the 90s, they would have had like cartoon shows of Ratchet and Clank. Same with Spyro, same with some of those games did come out in the 90s.
multifaceted multimedia property launches are so rare, but I don't know, it's just kind of fun whether or not they're good. I like to see a good, like, this is the new character, they've got a game and a show and a toy, and it's like, ah! Like Pokemon is the last big one I could think of. And I remember at the time, you know, it seems really cynical. You're like, yeah, I get it, they're cute monsters and you want me to buy them, and then Charmander looks at you and you go, oh my god, I'm changed forever. It works.
Well, that concludes another episode of Goldwynn Dinner Club. It's been real, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.